You wait one. I'm about to be racist. You wait one cotton picking minute and wait 1 second. Hold on. All right. You coming in here just emptying clips. Brrr, you
You
wait.
my Bruce Leroy, bro.
You wait. Yeah, okay. Yo, what up? This is another episode of Straight Talk, No Chaser. I am your host, L. Gregory, aka Lee Knows, accompanied by my boy.
It is Mr. 5280, John Alvarado from Colorado. What's up, bro?
Hey man, you can't be, you gotta prepare me for this. No, but you are 100% correct. Ladies and gentlemen, the co-host is correct. Say what you just said again. I'm gonna sip my tea.
Bro. And this is no shot to nobody, right? This all of us. We
Hey,
all need to learn this.
hey.
If you've watched the NFL draft even a little bit,
Cap.
even a little bit, there's one individual who I'm a fan of. I actually
Mhm,
like this guy. I like this kid. I think he's talented. I think he's a good dude.
mhm.
But bro, I mean, and I've actually had this happen to me. You start reading your own headlines,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get talked right out of a job.
yeah.
You get thrown out on the street, man, and it sucks. I don't want this for this kid, but bro, let's not. We're not even making it about him. We're making it about everyday life, man. You ever seen that?
Yeah. But what kid are you talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Shador Sanders, bro. But you know what it does, bro? Is it makes me think of guys like Jalen Hurts,
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley, and I'm
yeah,
thinking, you know, I think they're all on the same come up at the same time, right? Meaning, these guys obviously been in the league longer than him and whatnot, but
yeah.
I just don't remember, really not paying too much attention to it, but I don't remember the type of vibe that I saw last night and the last couple of nights with those guys. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so I just wonder, there's a lot of argument here, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of talk, a lot of chat, and that's fine. That's
Man.
fine. I'm not leaning one way or another. I'm just simply saying that when you look at some other guys that have done this, how did they carry themselves differently?
Well, I don't think it's, I mean, I'll give him some of the blame. I give Dion more of the blame. Then
Mhm.
I give the family name the rest of the blame, and that comes with it.
Sure.
So Dion is a legend in his own right. Two-way player, played in two different leagues when he was playing. He played in the NFL and the MLB and has championships in both.
Right. Yep.
So whatever lineage comes from his name is already a target. Is already a target. You not as
Bro,
good as your dad. You not as good. Just because you your dad's son doesn't mean the red carpet will be rolled out for you. But we've seen this before. We've
bro,
seen.
I gotta jump in real quick.
Go
I gotta
ahead,
say
jump
something
in, jump
too.
in,
The
jump in.
coaching part of this, though, there's still something to be said about that because guess who went number two overall? Travis Hunter, his protege, went
Yeah,
number two, bro.
yeah,
There's
of course.
something to be said about the mind of this man and how again it's
What? No,
legendary.
what? His
Coach,
his last name is different.
yes,
His last name
yes,
is different.
100%, 100%. But I mean, dude, you don't get to that point without good coaching. I mean,
A hundred
I'll just
percent. It was the same coaching that Shador had. The same exact
yes.
coaching. His
Yes. So
last
so
name
tell me
is
what the difference is. What's the difference, bro? I'm coming in hot. I need some answers, bro.
the last name is different because Travis Scott, wow, Travis
Travis
Hunter,
Scott.
Travis Hunter was also going through backlash, but he has great people in his background on his side that told him delete everything, ignore the comments
Mhm.
because they were coming for his fiance,
Ooh,
and he was starting to
you're
get
right.
into that sunken place where there was no return. So
You're
he
right.
just canceled social media 100%. But it was the same coaching. The only thing is, it's a different last name. It's a different
Mm,
last name.
mm.
It's a different last because there are still we keep mentioning Shador. What about Shiloh?
Yeah.
Shiloh's in
Yep.
the draft too.
True.
Shiloh's in the draft too. But only thing is, he's not the quarterback. He wasn't at the helm.
Sure.
He's a better hitter than his dad, in my opinion. Shiloh. He's a better
Mhm.
hitter than his dad. He's faster. He bet his dad that he could run a 4.4, and I think he ran a 4.3 or 4.4.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
there's two sons. Everybody keeps focusing on one. There's two.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Very true.
The difference between Travis and everybody, his last name is different. His energy
But
is
no,
up there. His energy
but
is up there.
knowing that,
He's
bro,
huh?
knowing that that's going to be, you're walking into that. These boys know that. So
Well,
how do you carry yourself different to ensure that you get a fair shot?
we also got to have a conversation though. If us being the organization of whatever team, we got to have a conversation because with that player, those players comes the baggage. You can't travel without luggage unless you have multiple houses.
True.
So with that with that player
True.
comes luggage. So you got
Yep.
the media, you got the drama, you got spotlight on you and your organization, and not everybody wants to deal with that
They
BS.
don't want that.
So where he was, me and my boys, we didn't think he was gonna go in the first round. Second round early. We didn't think he wasn't gonna go at all. But let's take it back a notch. Let's talk about Tom Brady. 399. Nobody wanted him either. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted Lamar Jackson. Nobody
Yep.
wanted nobody wanted any of these guys too. So, but the only difference is their dad wasn't a legend. It comes with the family name.
Okay, what about the Mannings? Flip it on me here. What about the Mannings, bro? Talk to me about the Mannings.
The Mannings, this is the reason why the Giants made that bonehead pick. Not saying Jackson Dart isn't a good player,
Right.
but who went to Ole Miss? Archie and
Archie.
Eli.
Hmm.
If it was me and I was in the Giants office, which one day hopefully, I would have waited for my nephew to come out. I would have waited for Archie to come out.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
would have drafted. We just got Jameson. We just
Yep.
got we just got Sierra's husband. It's like you say Brandy's brother, because
Yeah,
we just got Sierra's husband. We just got him, and we got DeVito. We got 4 or 5 quarterbacks.
yeah.
I would have,
You're good. You're
but
good.
we didn't pick up Shador one, and everybody knows this in Giants Nation. We have never drafted an African American or black or whatever you want to call Asiatic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We have never drafted a black quarterback ever, ever. It's I don't know. It's New York, so it may be a little racist. It might be more than a little bit racist, but this is the most black quarterbacks we ever had on our team. Period. So we didn't draft him. Las Vegas Raiders. They need a quarterback.
They
They
need a quarterback.
did
Dude,
they.
I was literally glued, and I have zero
I.
interest in the Raiders. And I was like, they have to take Shador.
But this is why everybody's watching now because they want to see who's going to pick him. When is he going to
Oh,
go?
dude, now it's a headline. Now it's a bet. You can go to
Because
Vegas and bet
because
on when
it
this
ma-
man's going to get drafted.
because it makes no sense.
It makes no
But
sense.
for those of us who pay attention, it makes total sense. It's the
Okay.
last name. It's the
It's
last name. It's the cockiness. It's the bravado. And it's not because of his family. His dad was the same way. So it's in his bloodline to
It's
act
true.
that way. It's in his
True.
blood. He's confident in his play. If you look at his numbers, he outperforms almost all the quarterbacks. His numbers speak for themselves, but it's the face, it's the name, it's the cockiness, it's the bravado, it's the we don't want to deal with this drama. We don't want what comes with this. We don't want it.
Okay, bro. All right. You're a father, right? You
Yeah,
got boys.
yeah,
They got your last name. What
yeah.
are you gonna tell them? Because this is the thing. I consider you a very successful human being, right? I
Appreciate it.
do.
Likewise,
You're my
likewise.
boy.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I'm telling you that, right? And then there's a
Uh-huh.
level of confidence that we have, right, that we carry with us. However,
Uh-huh.
you'll never catch me going, yeah, I know. I know this. Thank you very much, but I don't need, you absorb that humbly. So how do you talk to your boys as they get older and they carry the Gregory last name and you go, oh,
Excuse
well,
me.
he got this job just because of his dad.
He
How do you
spoke
respond?
he spoke to him last year when he tried to leave. Shador tried to go into the draft last year, and Dion told him no.
Okay.
He would have got picked up last year, but Dion said, "You don't need that. You need school, and you need to stay here an extra year." You don't
Okay.
need the money. We're well off. I don't know if you noticed or know who I am. You don't need that. If football is not your career path, you can do anything else you want, and I will support you. The last name is everything. So this is what I would tell my son. If you don't get picked, don't beat yourself up. That doesn't talk about your play. You know what you've done. You know what successes you have had, and this is a tough business. Everybody knows NFL is a like night and day from college.
Dude, it's universe, bro. It's its own world, bro.
Now they're starting to pay the college players, but it's
Yes.
still an NFL play is 3 seconds from the
Yes.
hike, the step, the three step back, and the toss or the handoff is three
Hmm.
seconds
Yep.
in a blink of an eye. So you have to be able to perform. There's some amazing college athletes who went to the NFL and did doo doo.
It's
So
true.
I would tell my son, hey, do your best, be your best. But if things don't go the way you wanted to, don't stop. Keep pursuing.
Wow.
Somebody will see. And if at that point in time nobody sees, you always have me and I will help you figure something else out. But Chido, he's not giving up. He's sitting there. Honestly, I think he needed the ego. I think he needed the ego check. Honestly, this is just me.
Sure.
I think he
Sure.
needed the ego check because just because you are said person's son doesn't mean you're going to get said treatment.
Well, bro,
So
I mean, there was top five talk the whole time.
no,
Top
nowhere near.
five, number
No,
one overall, dude. There
no,
was all that talk.
no,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like all
no.
that was consumed right here, brother.
Yeah. So I knew for a fact that he wasn't top five. Cam Ward, we knew Cam Ward was going to go early. We knew Travis. I thought the Giants was going.
Bro,
I thought the Giants
that
was going to get Travis, but
dude, they should. Well, let's not even. I don't want to make this about a football show, but I'm going to say this, bro. Did you? I don't know if you saw. I saw one interview with Cam Ward.
yeah,
Dude was in tears,
yeah,
and he was so humble. And dude wasn't flashy. He had a single chain on, a regular suit,
yeah, yeah.
and dude was so just happy to be
I
standing on
don't,
that stage, bro. That was
I don't,
beautiful.
I don't want it to be about football either. But the way they did, you notice everybody had a big ass chain on? I don't. I mean, I'm talking with three. I mean, it's a reason why I have three because I'm the third. But everybody had big ass chains on. It's the same big. It was so it makes me think of the old times, and I don't want to get too deep. It makes me think of the old times, like the gladiator games, like seriously, draft night, draft day slash Black Friday. Like I could go deep into this. I'm not going to, but everybody who got drafted, 90% of them look like me with big dookie flashy chains on, gold grills, walking up like I get it. I get it. But come on, man. You only person there was like one or two where I saw the intensity in their face. One dude ran down the whole tunnel, hyped up. That's what I wanted. Other dudes knew. I knew I was gonna get this. Let me walk down there nice. Let me put my hat on. Yeah, yeah. Like cut it out. Stop. You made it to the big leagues. Now the thing is, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's true. It's
What do you
true.
got? Because you want to notice. Just because you got drafted don't mean you're going to get picked up. Don't mean you're going to stay on that team. They could cut you.
They could cut you. You step on the field, you blow your knee out. Guess what?
So not to make
King
it
and Sheen,
totally,
bro.
not to make it totally about football. It doesn't matter what your last name is. It doesn't matter what you've done previously. It's all about what can you do for me now, and if I want to go through the drama that comes with your last name.
It's true, bro. And here's the other thing I'll say, man. I'm gonna shift this a little bit into what our everyday life looks like, man. When you live in the state of mind saying all of this can be taken away from me like that,
Yeah,
you live very humble and you live within what you have, right?
yeah,
And that's just what it is, bro. And I think that's what you were just, I kind of correlate this to what you were just talking about with football in the sense of, yeah, you dance all the way down the tunnel. And like I told you, it can all be taken away. So how do you not live humble every single day, knowing you made it to the big leagues where, what's the percentage, bro? It's ridiculously
yeah.
stupid low.
very low.
It's dumb. It's just
It's very
to
low.
make it to the NFL is just it's like winning the lottery. You don't do it.
It is like winning the lottery, but sometimes that ticket was a fake.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't
Sometimes,
for you.
sometimes that ticket was a fake. You done scratched off the numbers and told everybody, "F you, I'm quitting my job." And then when you go to cash it in, this is not a real ticket.
This is not a real ticket.
This is just for show.
Hmm. Put it up
So
in your case.
to switch it off of football, and you know me, my oldest, I take him in, 17, will be 18 in July. Left, he's out of the house. Like we're almost empty nesters, if you will, because the middle child goes back and forth from his dad's to here. But he went away to do sales. Cock,
Wow.
cocky,
Really?
confident, a little cocky, a little confident, because kids like we did growing up, we think we know it all.
Oh, 100%.
So he's in Portland. He's in Portland right now, doing door-to-door sales. Yeah, I know door-to-door sales isn't easy. He's going, I'm gonna make six figures and I'm gonna buy me an M4
I
and
said that at 18. You better believe I said that at 18.
but he has a guy who was with him who was knocking on not one, not two, not three doors a day. He was knocking on 200 doors a day.
Wow.
And this guy was a top seller in the company. He's like, he's on my team. I'm gonna follow him, blah, blah, blah. Great. But he got out there and realized, oh,
Did he get a slice of humble pie, bro?
a big slice of humble pie. Almost it's similar because like we just and it correlates with this because when he saw the difficulty and how many people will tell you no without even having to hear what you want to say, it humbled him and it broke him down to where he was coming back home. But you come back if you quit, and this is what I'm saying. If there was my son, if you quit when you get back here, one, you get a job ASAP. I don't care what it is. Two, you're paying rent. Three, you will not be sleeping all day. You're going to get up early in the morning. Probably when I get up, which is like 4 or 5 in the morning, you will do chores. You will work out. It's a different ball game because now you're an adult. You're not in high school no more.
Yep.
So
And you quit.
he decided to
And you quit.
stay. He decided to stay and and tough it out, which I'm proud of him for doing that. But it's what do you coach your kids to do when they realize everything is not all glitter and gold?
There it is.
What do you do?
There it is.
Should do
It goes back to coaching, bro. I'm telling you, it's a coaching thing. It's
should
how you
do you see?
deliver this message to them because, bro, if we don't humble them, especially at that tender age of 18 years old,
Mhm,
if you don't say, hey, look, I hate to tell you, I mean, even though we've got what we got,
mhm.
bro, I've seen so many viral videos on, like dads going, hey, I'm rich. Shaq said that to his kids, I'm rich. And a
What I
couple other
say?
dudes, I'm rich, not you.
My
You
daughter,
got
my
money for this?
my daughter just had that conversation because my daughter, very beautiful, graduated a whole year early. She likes to live a certain lifestyle because this is how it's our fault as parents because we want them not to
Yeah.
know where we come from.
Yes,
So
100%.
we raise them a certain way. But hey, homie, I got money. You don't. You don't have money. Oh, dad,
Dig it.
I'm gonna go tour this college, and me and my girl's gonna go, and we're gonna go to this restaurant. Ooh, look at the meals. The meals are like the meal. Ooh, is that $100 for an appetizer? I say, yo, why? First of all, who's paying for this meal? You got money to pay for this? Why are you going to restaurants if you can't afford the appetizer? Then I get a
But
text.
that's you doing this, bro. Hitting the timeout.
No, there's no time out with her because she's me. She's, hey, dad, can you send me some money so I can go. Huh? Matter of fact, I got a better idea. Nope. I'm gonna ask grandma for some of my graduation money early. She can't because I was asking for that money early. So my mom sends her some money early so she can go floss. And I told my wife, I said, hey, I guarantee you, she ain't gonna post nothing about the college she went to go tour. And she's gonna post the restaurant. My wife's like, no, she's not like that. Ja,
And sure enough.
I'll just stop. Ja. And when she sees it, she's gonna be like, Dad, why? Because I know you very well. Very well. So let's shift it one more time. We're right. We're talking about
we
LeBron
do it.
James and Bronny. Similar scenario. LeBron big type similar
Oh,
scenario. Similar, right? My son is better than most of these guys in the league. If he came in the league right now, he'll be better than half these guys in the league. I'll take a pay cut to get my son to play with me and blah blah. His son makes the league because of his dad. Everybody's in denial, like the river, but you soon see that everybody's a lion until you put them in the jungle.
oh, there's the quote, bro. Say that again for the
Everybody's a
people in the
lion.
back.
Everybody wants to be a lion and claims to be a lion until you actually put them in a jungle.
Hmm.
Yes. Went to the league, we're not good enough. G League, but he's the only player in the G League with a contract for millions.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So now he has a target on his back in the G League. He has everybody talking about how crappy of a player that he is, and he's not. He's not a crappy player. How crappy of a player that he is, and that he's only here because of his daddy, and this, that, and the third, and that little measly one game they walked out together and played together. If you've seen the game last night, they put him in when it was 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I didn't see that. But dude, and you know what? I'm only laughing, bro, because of the simple fact that you see all of these signs on I'm going to teach you a lesson here. Hence the reason why we are in what draft day number 3,
Yeah.
and you just need to be humbled a bit here.
Uh-huh.
You're going to get picked up. We don't know who, we don't know when, we don't know why, or any of that, but we need to slow you down. Same thing
Mhm.
with LeBron's kid, right? Same thing. It's just, hey, you know what? Since you're going this route, we're going to humble you. So I don't have to be a sports expert, bro, to even say that. I can have my
Uh-huh.
opinion on it, but I'm just
Uh-huh.
saying that this is the kind of thing that guys like you and I deal with. And I would always tell my kids, hey, sorry to tell you, but life is not fair. You're going to
Uh,
get punched in the gut, and it's
mhm.
how you get back up and respond to that and not just use our last name to go, oh, yeah, that's my dad,
Mhm.
but just pave your own way.
Mhm. So the way I
100%.
when I did so with because my daughter's my firstborn, even though I was God gave me two extra sons. I was my daughter's my so I taught her not to count like my last name comes with a lot of baggage because of my family lineage on my dad's side. But I've worked so hard that wherever I go in a room, if I've ever they know who I am.
Hmm.
So I'm like, yo, this last name is everything. Like you have to perform to your best ability because don't mess up my name. Don't mess up my name. Even when if you refer somebody for a job, you ever refer somebody for a job and they crappy at you, bro. I referred you. That looks bad on me. That looks bad on me. What are you doing?
Yep.
So same thing with your kids. Hey, you perform your ass off. You will not embarrass me. You will not.
100%.
And I don't, it's going to be a lot of pressure. Like you said, it's going to be a lot of pressure. You're going to want to give up. You're not going to like everything. You're going to cry. You're going to get hurt. All this stuff's going to happen. The world is a mean, dangerous place. But if you listen to what I tell you, you listen to what I direct you to do, you'll make it out. Not unscathed. Like you're still gonna get some bruises and some bumps and some tears, but you'll make it out. And
Mm.
lucky for her, she followed direction, even though it was a lot of pushback. Still a lot of pushback. But same thing with Dion. If Dion which I'm pretty sure he did, because we don't know what happens behind closed doors. And like I said, he doesn't have one son in the draft. He has
Sure.
two.
Sure.
He has two. He also has a daughter who plays college basketball that no one talks
Mhm.
about, right? So
True.
if you have a child and you know you want nothing but the best for them, prepare them for the worst as well.
There it is. That's it. And because that's the thing, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. I love having Dion here.
Yeah,
Colorado, Colorado football is fun, man.
he
And
done
I'm
brought
just,
so much money to you guys. Like, it's
yeah,
crazy.
dude, I love, and I'm just a fan. I'm a fan. I love his coaching style. I love what he brings to the table. I love all of that, man. And that's why I say I'm only speaking on this because I feel bad for the kid. Both
Don't,
of his sons. I do. I really
don't,
feel bad because I'm like, man, they deserve a shot.
don't.
But but I say that in the sense of carrying it in a humble way.
Yeah,
Even though you know what you live in every day, you know what you drive, you know what you wear,
yeah.
and all that's great. But man, when it comes time to tone it down, maybe we need to just do
He
that. Maybe,
needs
just maybe.
he needs that chip. That
So that's
chip, that chip is what makes champions. Like I
100%.
like I said, Tom Brady was picked last.
And
When
why does that man have 7 rings, bro?
when the
Because he had a chip.
Patriots picked him up, he said, "You just made the best decision you've ever made in your life, and I will not let like he needs that chip." I just
You
saw
know who
so
else said that? You know
who
who else just said that? Travis Hunter. He told
yeah,
Jacksonville the same thing.
because he's a pure athlete. He's gonna ball out. Not saying that Shador is not. He's Travis is gonna ball out. Travis is in Travis world.
Yeah.
He's in his own world. He's in his own lane. He doesn't care. Like whoever's in his corner is telling him, "Don't listen to the background noise."
And he's doing
Like,
it.
when we do our podcast and stuff, and I post it, people are gonna say what they want to say. I really don't care.
Bro, I don't look at the comment. I mean, you and I have said this, we don't look at that crap.
I don't
We don't
care.
because everybody's going to have an opinion. Who are these guys? What do these think? Who these guys think they are? Oh, these are just a couple of, whatever. And I'm like,
But so are they.
"Shoo."
So are they. The only difference is, like, if I do look at a comment as negative, I'm like, if it's not true, why does it bother you?
Why does it even bother me?
Like, I don't care. It is what I know. I know who I am. I know what I
But
do.
but to your point, bro, I mean, it's one thing when you're really good, and it's another when you can actually take direction. And that's what Travis brings to the table right now. Is like you say, they were coming for his fiance. I remember that.
Yeah.
And dude went, they said, you know what, Travis? Delete your socials. Boom, done.
Yeah.
I don't need
But
my socials.
I don't want
I'm
to go
out.
there. I don't want to go there. If another dude pops up with a picture of your wife, you're not gonna be like, I'm just gonna ignore it. No, 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 no.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But this could have also messed up what happened to him night one.
Exactly.
And you got to be
Exactly.
thinking like that.
And that's why whoever's in his corner besides Dion. So Lil Wayne is his I think his agent. He's with Lil Wayne's company.
Yes. Yep.
So
I do know that.
Lil Wayne is one of the most humble
Oh,
rap, like
100,000%.
he is the apex of these young rappers that are out now. Dreads, tattoos. Lil Wayne probably was in his ear. Don't pay that no mind, man. You know he don't pay that no mind, man. Like, seriously.
The voice got me, bro.
Like, when he got called to the Jaguars, who was sitting behind him?
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
And that's again a testament to the people you got behind you in your ear going, look. Because there's the thing, bro. There's this ugly thing called male ego, which 100% you can be like, oh, yeah, this, that, and the other. Or you can flip it and be like, yeah, you know,
Man, he was
thank you.
so
But it's not true.
it's not
So,
true. You can prepare, you can prepare and be ready for the world. Doesn't mean the world is going to give you what you want.
exactly.
The last quote is, if you tell God your plans, watch how much he laughs. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Tell them your plans and then tell them how to do it.
And then, so he was sitting up there first night. He had a whole wall of hats full of all 32 teams. One of these teams is going to pick me. He's not wrong. One of those 32 teams will pick him, just not night one, and apparently not night two. So we'll see what happens in the future. No matter what, if he does or if he doesn't get picked, he is a wealthy young man, and his brother is too. That whole family is. I don't feel bad. I don't
No.
feel bad at all. I just my thing is why? Why?
Oh, yeah.
If you know he's this type of player, why? But then you think about what comes with that last name. It makes sense.
Makes
Travis
sense.
Travis got picked up because yes, it's like you're my best friend and we both play and your family has all this stuff with their name, and then it's draft night. Yo, I can't wait to see you get picked up. Me either, bro. And then I get picked up first, and you're like, what the? So even after Travis got picked up, it was an interview. He was like, look, I don't want to waste too much time because I'm trying to pay attention to someone when Shador's name gets called.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss it.
Yep.
It was nothing to
Yep.
miss. Nothing to miss.
Yep. But I love it, dude. And just to land it, I'll say this, bro. I love the fact too. They ask him, dude's almost a 4.0 GPA in college.
Mhm.
And so one of the coaches was saying, "Hey, it's really hard to learn offense and defense." And he said, "You know what? That's my only job." And I'm like, when you just got it, dude, and you just understand that that is your job instead
Mhm.
of I just get to do this just to do it. Dude doesn't party, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. When they talk to him in interviews, he says, "Hey, I stay at home, play video games, and then if I'm playing video games, that's one thing. Other than that, I'm on the field or I'm in school. I mean, that's it, dude." And
Direct
he's young, man. Of course, that's what you're gonna do.
direction.
But realizing that that's the direction, and you go, "That's it." That's how you know you got it.
Direction. His like I said, who was sitting behind him? Lil Wayne graduated college, has a degree. He may be this big image, but he went to school.
Yes, dude.
Education is first.
100%.
He may drink lean, but that's prescribed by his doctor. Like everybody, like so. This is what I'm saying. Image is one thing, but if you know the history behind, like so, Travis, yes, I sit at home, I play video games, I work out, I play football. That's my job. He said if he doesn't get a chance to play both sides of the field, he doesn't want to play for that team. So
Yep.
Jacksonville obviously was like, you know what, we see your potential and we know exactly what to do with you.
And think about how that could have been received, bro, by
Yeah,
all 32 teams. Oh, well, this kid thinks he can come in and tell us what to do.
that's ego.
It wasn't received that way. It was this is my passion.
Yeah, that's ego. We ain't got time for ego. And like I said, Shadora had the ego. Like I'm sitting in front of the big screen TV, big party, wearing all black because that's the color. I thought the Raiders was gonna pick him up. I
I
thought
thought so too.
I thought New Orleans was gonna pick him up.
I thought so too. I thought the
Even
Browns were going to get him.
no, hey,
Pittsburgh had
I know. First of all, nobody wants to go to the Browns. Let's just make that out. Let's just make that
nobody
clear.
wants to, but
Nobody wants to go to the Browns. I thought the Steelers, Las Vegas, or New Orleans was gonna pick him up. When New Orleans picked up another quarterback, everybody was like,
but
"What the?"
that's that sign, bro. That's
Yeah.
the hey, you know what? This is a
Well,
lesson.
well, we gonna see what happens today.
So it's going to be fun, man. But again, hey, I had to come out of the gate hot, man, because this was on my mind since the
All right.
draft started. I'm like, I got to get my boy on this pod, and we got to talk about this from real life and from what's going on.
Yep. We're gonna call this episode Draft Day.
Like it.
Hey, I got a little. I bought water this time. I followed your method.
Yeah, we need to get you a Top Golf Colorado shot glass, bro. I'm gonna send
I
you one.
got I got no. I'm just gonna come out there. I'm gonna go to Top Golf.
Okay, cool. We'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I already talked to the wife. It's in the
You,
works. I just didn't tell you
you
yet.
can take all the swag you want with you back to Utah, bro. Be good.
I want to visit all. I want to be a
Hey,
tourist. Yeah,
hey, and if you come out here, bro, when you come out here, I'll take
yeah.
you to a baseball game. It's $7 tickets. What's up?
Man, I don't know. That's a good and a bad thing. Like
Hey, it's a beautiful ballpark, bro. We'll have a great
I
time. We don't have to watch
believe
a
it,
game.
but that means the team is.
Oh, I saw this record. We're 420. 4 wins, 20 losses.
I'll take it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll do a baseball
So just
game.
come out here and pay $7, bro. We'll go to a ball game. I'm in.
But to another successful episode, Straight Talk, No Chaser. I am your host, L. Gregory, aka Lee Nose, accompanied by my boy.
It is the co-host with the most, Mr. Alvarado from Colorado. What's up?
Came in fiery today. Cheers. This is a big. It's a big
Cheers,
ass
bro.
drink. Ah,
Smooth.
until next time.